Hey y'all, how are you doing? So yeah, this is my update. First update. I had my surgery, my FFS, as you can see. It is Tuesday today. I had my surgery last Thursday, so it is 5 days afterwards. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days afterwards. So it's day 6, including the day of surgery. So it's been a wild ride. I am in good spirits and happy with it right now. Still definitely in recovery, as you can see. But yeah, feeling okay. Feeling pretty good today, actually. So I'll talk through how it's been the past few days, and then I'll talk about what's actually happened here. Um, so. So day 1, Thursday was the surgery. My awesome local friend Julia picked me up from the operator, the surgery place. I don't know what it is, medical center, whatever it is, for Dr. Mardirossian, and drove me back to the hotel, which is here, and took care of me. I needed taken care of more than I thought. Not intense care, but I couldn't do anything. I was so out of it. And oh yeah, sorry, content warnings on this whole thing around drugs, like prescription drugs, mental health, I mean everything related to surgery, dysphoria, all that. So yeah, I was saying I was on oxycodone quite a bit the first few days. So I was pretty out of it, and just super low energy. Just got out of major-ish surgery. Major surgery. I don't know why I'm saying ish. I guess it wasn't like to save your life kind of surgery. Maybe it was, but it wasn't like heart surgery or brain surgery, I guess. I don't know. Ramble. But yeah, so yeah, I got taken care of. Julia helped a lot with changing my dressing because it was oozing a lot, and yeah. But for the first 2 days, that day and the next day, I was just laying in bed pretty much the entire time. I could technically get up fine, but I didn't really except to go to the bathroom because it just had such low energy and was so out of it. But yeah, so it's been getting better ever since then. So like the second day afterwards, I guess the day afterwards, I was still very groggy and really just uncomfortable, not so much in pain. I was never in that much pain. I mean, enough to take pain pills, but like if I couldn't take pain pills, it wouldn't have been unbearable, I think. I don't know. I didn't give it a whole lot of chance the first couple days, but it was mostly just discomfort, just general unease in my body. The third day afterwards, like at the beginning, I wasn't swollen at all. But by the third day, I'd gotten so swollen, it was pretty ridiculous. Like, I knew what to expect it because I've seen other people's pictures and videos. But, like, my face is just like the blueberry girl from Willy Wonka, except it wasn't blue. I don't know if you get that reference or if that reference is even right. But I'll find a picture that I took of myself around then. Oh, geez. I don't know. Here's a picture. Like, my cheeks don't look as swollen as they actually were, I think, then, but you could see my eyes. I couldn't open my eyes. Like, that is my eyes being open right there. So, yeah. And, yeah, that was day 3. I still wasn't up or thinking of anything. Yeah, the swelling was ridiculous, and I just laid in bed still. The 4th day afterwards, which was Sunday, my swelling was still really bad. It got down a little bit, but it was still pretty terrible. I could open my eyes a little bit then, but not a whole lot. I think my cheek swelling got even worse. But yeah, the 4th day, my mood fell off a cliff terrible. Like, it was the first time I could actually like feel things and think things that day. And my mood just was awful. Like, I have had my share of depression and just terrible days, and that was a pretty bad one. Like, content, I don't know. I said mental health stuff, but I was like suicidal even like that day. I mean, it wasn't like active because it was just one day. I don't know, but it was that bad. Like, just really regretting what I had done. Just really feeling terrible about myself. Just like not thinking I was just the people who even cared at all just thought I was doing something terrible and ridiculous, which maybe they are. I mean, surgery on your face is kind of weird if you're not going through it. You don't have the experience of needing to go through it. It's in the culture, it's seen as something very vain and like whatever. But yeah, so just overall, it was just really terrible. But luckily, oh, and one of the things that was really terrible, now I'll talk about results, but I'll talk about what actually, as far as my face was going, I was fixated on during that day. So yesterday, the fifth day, my swelling started to go down a lot. I didn't take oxycodone at all that day, just taking acetaminophen, Tylenol. I'm not supposed to take any other pain pills because they're, I don't know, they're dangerous after surgery for some reason. I was really tired and lightheaded, but I could get up and I cooked some food. It was the first day I really ate regular food all day. Before then, I barely ate at all. Like, I was eating like maybe a protein shake a day. I drank a lot of pineapple juice, like the day after. But besides that, I had just protein drinks. But then, since then, I've been eating cereal, some little cookies or energy bars. I tried to cook a mac and cheese meal last night, but I don't know, for some reason it was really gross to me. I think it may be the salt. It was pretty salty because I used some seitan, and it was pre-made with a bunch of salt. I'm supposed to avoid salt because it makes you swellier. But yeah. So I only ate a little bit of that, but I've been eating. Oh, and I ate a cupcake and a lot of sweets too. And then today I'm feeling a lot better. Like, I took acetaminophen a couple times a day, but I don't think I really needed it even. My scalp and my face have started to get really itchy, which I guess is good. That means that it's healing, I guess. And my nose is constantly running. That's part of the reason I'm wearing this, for some reason. I don't know why, but my nose is starting to clear up, which is nice. It's been really stuffy the entire time, which is to be expected, I guess. And I had my first post-op appointment today. That was because I had some tape here that was really cutting in my nose. My doctor wanted to see me real quick. And that was nice for them to just check in and make sure that everything looked okay too. My last post-op is on Thursday, so 2 days from now. So yeah, that's how it's been. So as far as what's happening here, yeah, as far as results go, first I'll talk about what's on my head right now. So this is a hard cast, and this is a replacement tape. That's a hard cast is to keep the nose shaped in place and not swelling too much. The structure there, the tape is like just to support it, I guess. The doctor's like, whatever. We put it there just because, I don't know, to support it in general, I guess. This I had like the first day, but I just put it on here because my nose is being runny and I don't want to use a tissue all video, and because it's covering up some stitches which might be gross. I'll show them in a second though. And these are wraps. They're just like, I don't know, regular medical wraps. One going around and one going across. Those are really to protect, I guess maybe provide pressure on my head, but mostly to protect my head stitches. So yeah, so I'll talk about all the things I got done. I'll talk about down here first. So I got my nose and my lip did. So my nose is, so when I was saying the day I was really depressed, I was like really focused on my nose. I was really fixated on it emotionally. And part of the reason because it was so upturned on that day, and that was, I guess, because of the swelling. It really looked like a piggy nose to me. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to live with this pig nose for the rest of my life. And it's gonna look so different. Everybody's gonna know I got surgery and ask about it and just be freaked out by looking at my face all the time. I was like Googling how long it will take, how long I need to wait to get a revision or another rhinoplasty, which I don't want to get any other surgeries ever again. But yeah, I kind of like it. I like it now. It is, and I don't know where it'll end up. It'll be weeks or, supposedly like you don't get to final results until like a year after nose work, but really it'll be a couple weeks before I have a good idea of what the permanent will look like. So it's still swollen right now, so we'll see. So I'm pretty happy with my nose right now. The insides are just a mess as it's healing. I'm finally able to breathe a little bit through my nose, especially when I'm laying down. I'm going to remove this, and they're going to be stitches, and it's going to be pretty gross. But I'm going to do it just to show you what's going on. So here are my stitches. The incisions kind of went all across there. And so what happened here is my lip was lifted. So if you watch my other video, I had some chopsticks to show you how my lip was going to be raised. It looks a little uneven now. No, it's okay. So you can see it's raised now. This hotel doesn't have chopsticks, only has knives because it was colonized in the 1500s, and now they only use European culture here. That's the only culture that's allowed, so I'll use butter knives instead of chopsticks. So you can see it's lifted. I don't know why I'm lifting it more because it's already lifted. You can see my upper lips is about as big as my lower lip now. And my philtrum, the space here is a lot smaller, which I love. I'll see what it looks like with the stitches gone. But yeah, I love it. So I'm not gonna pull down, but if it was pulled down, it would be like it was before. It's actually not as much as a lift as I thought it would be, but I like it, whatever. I'm not gonna micromanage I mean, it's my lip now, whatever. I'm not gonna complain or whatever. I still see my lower teeth mostly when I talk, which is annoying to me, but I do start to see my upper teeth. So we'll see. I'm gonna put this back on, so there it is. And then I'm not gonna take this off because it's a whole thing, and I don't know, whatever. You know what? Maybe I will. I'll take it off. I changed my mind. So my hairline went down, depending on where it was, about 5 centimeters, which is a lot. I guess that's the maximum doctors, surgeons really do when they do hairline advancements. And my hair is gross because it's covered in bacitracin or polysporin gel, and yeah, and it's just stuck under this. But there are stitches here, which is gonna be kind of gross. I'm not gonna put them, but you can see the stitches there. And so my hairline is way, 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 way lower than it was up here before. So it's still not a low hairline, but it's a lot lower, which is great. Right now it looks fantastic to me. I love it. That's the thing I'm happiest about right now, even though I can't really play with it right now because there's stitches all along here and also up here because of the way that the math on how it was done. So I'm super happy about that. It's not quite as rounded as I was expecting, but that's okay. It kind of turns out rounded when you have hair like it looks like it here. So yeah, and then a side effect of that is like when I furrow my brow, I don't have the lines here so much. I'll still have them a little bit once I'm not comfortable putting a lot of pressure there. My eyebrows lifted a little bit, like especially on the outside, so my eyebrows are actually slightly curved now, and before they're straight caterpillar lines. And then something that's really cool, I've loved feeling my brow is smooth now. I don't have a Neanderthal ridge, and my mark of AMAB, or my devil horns, are completely gone, as you can see. I mean, it's not flat there. Pretty much nobody's is, but it's not like not a devil horn, which is amazing. I love that. I can't wait to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I love it. Can't wait to live the rest of my life with that, like that, I guess. And that's awesome. I could not ask for any better there. And I don't know, it's just kind of funny. You can see my eyes are bruised, and they're kind of red. And my bruise here is like a perfect cat eye eyeliner. You can see here, which is wild. I don't know how that happened. The other one's not good, but that's me being uneven anyway. So yeah, those are the results. I am very happy with them right now. Who knows if I'll be happy with them tomorrow or long term. I think I will. I mean, I really just want them to be acceptable, I guess. I mean, like if it was the piggy nose thing I was like dreaming or imagining, I would be unhappy with it, but it's not that now. My nose is kind of lowered. I'm pretty happy. I'm glad I don't look, like today's the first day, honestly, I don't look like a completely different person. So I'm really happy about that. Because I didn't want to look like a completely different person. I just wanted not to look like a man. I didn't want to have a man face. So yeah, beyond that, today's Tuesday. Thursday I have my appointment where I get most everything taken off. So the cast will come off. The wrap I won't have to wear all day anymore. I'll need to wear it at night for a while. Most of my sutures will be removed. Maybe all of them, but probably most of them. We'll guess. Pretty definitely the ones here. And then some of those up here probably. And I'm really happy that's getting done because I'm going to the airport Friday morning, and it's like the airport's tough enough. Luckily I have TSA pre-check, which if you're in the USA and you are able, which I know is a privilege, both because it costs money and because you have to have like right immigration status and whatever else to be able to get TSA pre-check. But it's so amazing for trans people, especially those who aren't completely aligned in a binary with documents and look and all that, because you don't have to go through the funny millimeter scanner thing. So with a TSA pre-check, you leave all your shit in a bag, you leave your shoes on, and you just walk through a metal detector. And then if it doesn't beep, they just let you go, which is great. Without that, and with foreign non-US airports, unless they have similar programs elsewhere, I don't know. You have to go through, like, take all your shit out and then take your shoes off. You don't have to take your shoes off everywhere, but you do in the USA. And then go through this nanometer machine, I forget what it's called. But so what they do there is, as you walk in, they click female or male. They pick one based on what they look like. They just glance at you and pick one. And then that sets the machine to where like heat should be on your body and how much. So if like your crotch or your chest or elsewhere, but those are the two big ones for most trans people, don't show what they're expecting to show there, you often have to get pulled aside and patted down, which is terrible. And it's a lot worse than it sounds. At least for me, it's pretty traumatic. And of course, it depends on, I don't know why. Some people get it very consistently, and some people don't get it at all, and some people it's now and then. For me, it was pretty consistently during at least some periods of time. So I'm really, really, really happy I don't have to deal with that anymore, hopefully. They can always revoke pre-check for whatever reason, but I hope they don't. So yeah, I was saying, yeah, I'm going to be glad that most of this is gone for my flight home, because now the only real annoying part is getting into the security line. They look at your ID. So my ID still has my dead name, and it's very gendered. So I am not looking forward to if they have a problem. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I've never had a huge problem when they looked at it, meaning I haven't gotten pulled aside or anything because of gender at that point, but it's always a first time, so I hope that doesn't happen. So yeah, that's where I am now, doing pretty good, feeling pretty good right now. As of today, I'm feeling really glad I got this. I'm happy. I think I'm gonna look like myself, just without the dysphoric things, or without as much. Most of it, I hope, will be gone. I mean, my forehead is, just that right now, I can tell it's gonna be great unless something terrible happens, which doesn't, but we'll see. So let's see. I mean, any advice I would have so far? I really like these hotel rooms that it's a suite. Like Dr. Mardirossian down here has a deal with like Homewood Suites, which are boring, basic hotel rooms, but they have a kitchen and plenty of space, which is nice if you're stuck here all day. I mean, if you could afford a nicer hotel room, go for it. But it's nice, especially now during COVID, where I don't want a maid to be coming every day. They haven't come at all since I've been here. They've just called in when I want replacements of toilet paper or whatever. And yeah, I guess I don't really recommend anything particularly special that isn't on normal. I mean, if you just Google FFS supplies or even rhinoplasty supplies, that sort of thing, a lot of things will come up. I guess one thing that's really helpful is like medical tape. This is like KT tape, or I mean, I don't think it's that brand, but it's like, I don't know, just tape. It's come in so useful for so many things. I mean, this, I don't know, a lot of other things, like taping my mask, taping sunglasses, I don't know, just all kinds of things. So I highly recommend that. Oh yeah, taping. I take one shower so far, and you have to protect this from the wetness because I guess it just falls apart immediately. So it's helping to tape some plastic around it to keep it dry, which worked. So yeah, other than that, I suppose that's all. So yeah, doing pretty good right now. I expect to give a final update once my face is settled down. I don't know when. We'll see when I feel like it's kind of done. And I have like a final update to give. But so far, everything's been great. Dr. Mardirossian's been great. I highly recommend him as of now. If nothing terrible happens. His staff has been great. He's doing a lot of surgeries right now. Like he said, he's doing 3 this week. So he's getting pretty popular, and I don't know. I don't know how he doesn't get overworked, because like my surgery started at 6:45 a.m. and then I don't know. So that's enough rambling. Thanks all for listening, and talk to you later. Love you. Bye.